I regret getting into commercial real estate. So in 2020, I bought a commercial building, 5,000 square feet. It was a piece of junk, right? But I got it for like $100,000. So I'm like, bruh, ain't no way I can lose on this, guys. I was like, yo, ain't no way, right? So I did some work a little at the time, you know what I mean? The payment wasn't about nothing, right? Did some work and I got involved with a contractor, right? And remember, first three letters in contractor is con. Got involved with a contractor. Man, he done took this deal to hell, all right? Bought this building in 2020 and it needed a lot of work, right? And this is why I always tell you in real estate that one variable is the contractor, because you have to rely on him to get it fixed or her to get it fixed, and you're paying them. So what this individual end up doing, they end up milking the draws. What is milking the draws? Milking the draws is saying, hey, this is done. I need to draw for this, right? And it's partly my fault for not knowing the construction side. So I got to take ownership in this as well. But he milked a lot of the draws. So he, for example, like 70% of the roof is, well, 80% of the roof is done, but it's not tucked and sealed on the sides, right? So you can say 90% or whatever, but he took the whole draw for the roof. You know, the roof itself on this commercial building was $50,000. Needed a whole new roof. And when I say a new roof, new the structure under it and everything. Okay. Demolition, removing trees, inspections. Inspections was, we didn't inspect that, right? Because we had to do a permit for the demolition. So I had to get one of those inspectors, the companies that remove asbestos, and that was like $25,000 necessary. So it was bill after bill after bill, but I'm paying my bills, right? God just disappeared on me, man. Just disappeared on me. And you know, he would answer the text sometimes he wouldn't. Oh, I'll be there next week. I call him, leave a message, you know. He'll text me, hey, you know, I'm gonna be there next week, whatever, right? So I just got tired of it. I spoke to an attorney, I end up firing him, right? And because my attorney looked at my contract, right? Looked at my contract and said, hey, you know, according to this, you have to fire him in something that's written. So sent him an email. He acknowledged that, you know, he was fired because he milked the draws and probably had no plans on coming back. So I had to then, you know, sue him. I got his license suspended. Come to find out, right? He did the same exact thing he did to me to another woman. I repeat, he did the same exact thing to me to another woman. And I don't know how he did it. I found out later when I posted this story on Instagram that this is just what he do. All right. This is just what he do. The guy name is, I got this all documented, Omar Farr with OP Construction and out of Concord, North Carolina, right? So he ended up getting his license suspended. Okay, he ended up getting his license suspended, and with him ending up getting his license suspended for 2 years. But this wasn't no quick process. I reported this like probably 2023, 2020, and I didn't get the notice that he got a license suspended until like 2024, like a year some change later. And then I started the lawsuit in 2024. I literally just got, you know what I mean, the judgment, you know what I'm saying? Not going to discuss the judgment, but I got the judgment. I won because it's open close. Like he did what I said he did, you know what I'm saying? So won the case, paying attorney fees, got the judgment. Now we got to handle that separately. I can't speak on that right now, but I want you to notice with commercial real estate, them bills be on steroids, okay? You know, plumbing, you could probably plumb a whole house for $10,000 to $12,000. Some people less, you know what I'm saying? I got less before. I got a quarter less. You know, electricity in the house, 12,000, 12, 14,000 on a 1,200 square foot house or whatever, small house, whole house. Man, commercial? Man, you might as well 3, 4 times that number, bro. I'm not, them bills be on steroids, bro. So these bills is just taking me out. Look like, damn, I'm paying, but I'm paying them, and the guy just disappeared. Unfortunately, man. So mess my deal up. Now, I have another commercial building, whereas it didn't need a lot of work, and we've been able to rent it and make money off that building. But just the stuff that you get quoted, like to fix, now I'm going to the subcontractors themselves and getting quoted stuff, and these bills are insane on commercial real estate, guys. I'm telling you. And let me say this about the lessons that I learned from doing this, right? Make sure your reserves are heavy if you get into commercial real estate. So, for example, instead of having a $50,000 reserve for a commercial building, you might need to have a $150,000 reserve for a commercial building, bro. Make sure that instead of you doing the contract, because if you're doing like a whole building, that contract easily gonna be 6 figures, easily, right? If you doing a 6-figure contract with a contractor, tell him, hey, we gotta let the attorney, do this contract, right? We gotta let the attorney do the contract. Pay the attorney the $1,400 to $1,500. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. Also, when I do this again, I'm gonna have to have the contractor personally guarantee. You gotta own something, bro, because I need to make sure you know something, that you have something to lose. Because dealing with this situation, right? Come to find out, man, this dude lives in apartments. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. You know what I mean? Now, that's why, he probably ran off with the money, because he needed the money. He ain't good with money. So you got to make sure these people have access, you know what I'm saying? And, that you can go after in the event something happens. I'm not going to speak on my situation because it's active, but just know that, it's in progress. But listen, bro, that commercial real estate, bro, them bills is crazy. So make sure you prepare for it. I'm just putting y'all up on game and telling you my story and my experience, man. It ain't all gravy all the time, man, But like anything, you gotta go through the storm to get to the rainbow. I'm Nasa, aka the real estate guru. I'm not a guru, I'm a duru, because I actually do this business. Peace.